Is it possible to start a Nigerian snacks business with 5,000 naira and make profits? Starting a business in Nigeria now is very difficult because of how the prices of things have gone up in the market. Talk more of Nigerian snacks. Those of us that are into Nigerian snacks business can tell that the prices of things have gone off the roof now than ever. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about 5 Nigerian snacks business that you can start with 5,000 naira. And if you want to know what those snacks are, I want you to stick around. We'll be right back. Number one snacks you can start with 5,000 naira is your Nigerian puff puff. Nigerian puff puff, I would say it is the most popular Nigerian snacks in Nigeria. Even you can agree with me. I know you have bought Nigerian puff puff for your children one time when you were coming back from work or another. Nigerian puff puff is one snacks you can start with 5,000 naira. Let's look at the popularity. Nigerian snacks is popular. Every Nigerian knows Nigerian puff puff. Let's look at the affordability. Nigerian puff puff can be afforded by the rich, by the poor, by the middle class. Even a beggar can afford the Nigerian puff puff. So if you should give a beggar 20 naira at the end of the day, or if a beggar should make 100 naira at the end of the day, at least he can afford to spare 20 naira to get himself Nigerian puff puff and have something in his stomach at the end of the day. These 2 points alone is the reason why Nigerian puff puff will keep selling. Now let's look at the ingredients. How much ingredients do you need to start your Nigerian puff puff? You basically need your flour, your sugar, and your yeast. In fact, I'm going to put a link of a video in the description box where I made Nigerian puff puff with just 3 ingredients, and my dear, it came out so good. You can check that video and you will find out that these are just the major ingredients you need to start your Nigerian puff puff. You can start to add 1 or 2 things if you decide to, but these 3 major ingredients is all you need to start up with 5,000 naira. Are you telling me that with 5,000 naira you can get your flour, your yeast, and your sugar and your vegetable oil for frying? Of course, you can. So Nigerian puff puff is one snack that you can start with 5,000 naira. Number 2 snacks you can start with 5,000 naira is your Nigerian donuts. Now, most of us go to fast food to get yummy, juicy, soft and fluffy donuts. The funny thing about Nigerian donuts is that it's sold along the street, but most persons don't buy the donut by the street side. Even me, I hardly buy donuts by the street side. I prefer Nigerian donuts sold in fast food because it is yummy and it is fluffy. It is so soft and fluffy. Now, there was a time I and my mom, we had an order of 1,000 pieces of Nigerian donut by a school, and then it dawned on me that the demand for Nigerian donut is really high, especially if you know how to make it and how to make it very well. What are the major ingredients of Nigerian donut? Let's look at the ingredients. Basically, you need your flour, you need your sugar, you need your yeast, you need your butter, and you need your egg. These are the major ingredients you need for your Nigerian donut. Are you telling me that 5,000 naira will not be enough for you to get these ingredients? Of course it would be. Now, when I mean 5,000 naira, I mean that for starters. So if you're starting your Nigerian donut business for the first time, you start with as low with 5,000 naira you can start. And as your demand keeps increasing, you can now make more quantity in relation with increase in demand. Popularity. Nigerian donut is very popular. I realize that most times school demand Nigerian donut for their end of year parties because Nigerian donut is one snacks that you can pay little and get something that looks big. Yes, not all snacks fall in that category, but you can buy a donut of 200 naira and it will look big and kind of satisfying. So Nigerian donut is another snacks you can start with 5,000 naira and make profits at the end of the day. You can start with 5,000 naira is your Nigerian Chinchin. Nigerian Chinchin is one snack that is served all over Nigeria. If you have a guest, what comes to your mind? How I wish I have Chinchin around. If you have a birthday party, what comes to your mind? How I wish I have Chinchin around. If you feel like snacking on something, what comes to your mind? How I wish I have Chinchin around. Nigerian Chinchin is one snack that you can start with 5,000 naira. Popularity, it is quite popular. In terms of ingredients, I'm not going to go in details with the ingredients because Nigerian Chinchin requires various kind of ingredients depending on how you want your Chinchin to turn out. There is a video on this channel why I stated the various ingredients on how you can make your Nigerian Chinchin depending on if you want a rich and crunchy Chinchin or if you want an ordinary kind of Chinchin. You can check that video. I'm going to put a link in the description box and it's going to give you the various quantity of ingredients you need to make your Nigerian Chinchin depending on the quality of chinchin you want to get at the end of the day. If you check my channel also, you're going to find out different kinds of Nigerian chinchin that you can make at home. And my dear, they are really exceptional chinchin. You need to check it out. One unique thing I love about Nigerian chinchin is that a little dough goes a very long way. If you have a little dough on your table to make chinchin, you'll be so surprised that you have lots of chinchin at the end of the day. So Nigerian chinchin is another snacks. You can Number start 4 with snacks. You can start with 5,000. I call them the pie snacks. Be it your Nigerian meat pie, your Nigerian chicken pie, or your Nigerian fish pie. But in this video, I'm going to be particular about the Nigerian meat pie. I realize that when people go to fast food, most of them demand for Nigerian meat pie. Except if the Nigerian chicken pie is exceptional, they go for either the Nigerian meat pie or the Nigerian chicken pie. Rarely the Nigerian fish pie. All of them, they are the pie snacks. You can start them with 5,000 naira. Unique thing about these snacks is that you can sell them pretty high. You can sell them for a fairly high amount if you really know how to do it well. Most of the time, people go to fast food to demand for Nigerian meat pie, Nigerian chicken pie, and Nigerian fish pie, and they don't mind the cost because they know that what they are getting from the fast food will be very good. But I realized that Nigerian meat pie these days in fast food are not as good as they used to be. Anyway, that aside, you can start your Nigerian meat pie with 5,000 naira. Your major ingredients you need for your Nigerian meat pie is basically your flour and your butter, then your beef or your chicken or your fish, depending on if you are making Nigerian meat pie, Nigerian chicken pie, or Nigerian fish pie. And you know what? You're so lucky because all these recipes are on this channel. I've stated the quantities of ingredients and all you need to know about making your Nigerian meat pie. So you can check my channel and watch how you can make your Nigerian meat pie. Now, Nigerian meat pie, you can start it with 5,000 naira because with 5,000 naira, you can get your flour. 1,000 naira can get a reasonable quantity of flour. In fact, a model which we are used to in Nigeria of flour is between 600 to 800 naira, depending on where you are. So that alone can give you a relatively reasonable amount of Nigerian meat pie for starters. Now, your butter, this sachet butter will not cost you more than 350 naira, which is enough to give you minimum of 10 pieces of Nigerian meat pie. This is just to go a little bit into detail on the ingredients needed to make your Nigerian meat pie. You need to watch my channel to get more details on the various ingredients to make your Nigerian meat pie. So Nigerian meat pie is another snacks you can start with 5,000 naira, especially if you know how to make a very good one. Final snacks I'm going to be talking about in this video that you can start with 5,000 naira is your Nigerian fish roll. Come on, my dear, look around you. When you go to the markets, when you go out, Nigerian fish roll is one snack that is sold along on Nigerian streets. Very popular Nigerian street snacks. You rarely find Nigerian fish roll in the fast food, but the Nigerian fish roll I'm talking about is the fried Nigerian fish roll. You can start it with 5,000 naira, even the baked one. But in this video, I'm more particular about the Nigerian fried fish rolls. You can start it with 5,000 naira. Even if you tell me, Madam, calm down, fish is very expensive in the market. I know, but with 1,000 naira, you can get a reasonable size of fish. With the remaining 4,000 naira, you can get the ingredients for your fish roll, which are basically your flour, your butter, your sugar, your salt, your egg, if you want to add egg. These are basically the ingredients you can add to give your Nigerian fish roll a fluffy look. My dear, I'm not going in detail. Check my channel. You will see how I make my Nigerian fish rolls, and more recipe will be coming your way. So with 5,000 naira, you can start your Nigerian fish roll with 5,000 naira, and as your demand increases, you are going to keep making more quantities and make profit at the end of the day. Nigerian fish roll is one snack that everyone loves. Do you know why? When you are under this hot, unbearable Nigerian sun at times, and you are looking for something to just snack on and have a cold drink alongside, what comes to your mind is Nigerian fish roll. You may not want to get your Nigerian meat pie because you don't want to go to the fast food. You don't have the amount of money to buy the amount of the Nigerian meat pie that is being sold in Nigerian fast food. But you have 100 naira and 200 naira in your pockets, and you don't want to get Nigerian puff puff. As in, based on who you are, you want to get something, you can go for your Nigerian fish roll. And with 100 or 200 naira, you can have something nice and tasty and presentable with a drink, and it will just help you at that moment, as in calm the hunger pangs until you get home and get something reasonable in your tummy at the end of the day. If you know how to make a Nigerian fish roll, a very tasty one, you will not be able to meet up with demand, I can assure you. Nigerian fish roll is another snacks you can start with 5,000 naira. Now, this is the face behind Debby's Kitchen, and we are going on a series about Nigerian snacks. More you need to know about Nigerian snacks, how to go around selling Nigerian snacks, how to make good profit at the end of the day. If you do not want to miss out on this series, to like this video, to thumbs up this video, to subscribe, because more will be coming on this series that you wouldn't want to miss. Thank you so much for stopping by Debbie's Kitchen. Good to have you here. See you next time. Bye bye.